Hey there, guys. All right, so let's talk about the last oil in the premium starter kit that can be used with animals, or how to use it with your animals. And that's Stress Away. So we're gonna talk about Stress Away. This is absolutely one of my favorite blends, you guys. I love it. I use it all the time. In fact, I'm wearing it right now. It's just so beautiful. It's just a mild, wonderful scent, and when you breathe it in, it just relaxes you. Like, it just helps. Helps coping with stress for sure. All right. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Christina Campbell. I am a wife and mother of 2 beautiful children. I am board certified in emergency medicine, practicing medicine for about 20 years. And my passion is wellness through prevention, if at all possible. And so we're talking today about the use of Stress Away with animals. And Stress Away is a beautiful, it comes in a couple of different ways. It comes in this roll-on, which you can buy separately. It comes in, and I couldn't find my big bottle, but it comes in a 15 milliliter bottle as well that you can purchase. And it's not one of the more expensive oils. And then in your premium starter kit, so if this is your kit, and I've just opened mine, so let me go a little slower. So if this is the kit, you're gonna open your kit up. That's funny, I just talked to someone just the other day who had a kit for about a year and was using all of these oils, but had no idea about this compartment underneath. So I wanted to share this to you guys. So under here, you open this up, pull this out. There's a great little gold tab. You pull this up. And underneath here, you get samples of Ningxia Red. You get a roller ball, and you get a bonus Stress Away bottle. So there's a Stress Away bottle in your premium starter kit. You also get some samples that you can, little sample containers that you can gift or that you can carry in your carry-on luggage. And you get some information cards and some bottles to share with, okay? All right, so some of my things are missing because I've been using this kit. I use it a lot at my introductions. This is my introduction kit when I go to do a class. So some things are starting to disappear out of my kit, but I wanted to show you that there is a secret compartment underneath. Actually, it's not really a secret, but some people don't realize that, and I want to make sure you guys were aware. I also want to show you guys how to use this roller ball that comes in the bottom of our kit. I absolutely love the roller balls that Young Living makes. You can actually buy these. They're called the Aroma Glide Fitmints. And you can purchase them in, I think there's several in, I can't remember if it's 6, I think it's 6 in a container, and they're not very expensive. What I love about them is they're all metal. The outside of this is metal, the roller ball is metal. Now, the part that goes into the bottle is plastic, but I really like how easy they are to clean. I throw these in my dishwasher. And I love that they last forever. I never ever throw one of these things away because you can always use it. And it fits any of the bottles. It will fit, well, this one will come with one in it. The roller ball ones will come with a roller ball in it. But it will fit both the 5 millimeter and 15 millimeter Young Living bottles. Any one of the bottles it should go into. And so that you don't struggle the way I did when I first got mine and I had no idea how to put it in. So I use this the most with my Stress Away, so I'm going to show you the quick trick, okay? And I know this has nothing to do with animals, but it's legitimately great information that I struggled with when I first got my kit. So to remove this and without breaking your fingernails, you can use the side of your cap. So this thing is called a reducer. So you're going to use the side of this cap to just kind of pull it out. It's so easy. You do not have to use your fingernails to do that. Don't use a knife. Don't accidentally cut yourself. That's how easy it is to get that out. Then, if you want to put the roller ball in, you're just going to place it in. Now, the part I struggled with was trying to get it pushed in, and I couldn't figure that out, and I kept thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to break this glass bottle, and then there's going to be Stress Away all over my kitchen, and what a mess, and that'll be awful. And so I struggled with this for a while, but it turns out this is actually really easy. You just put it in there, and then you take the cap that comes with the roller ball, so it's a taller cap, and you just Yeah, I didn't hear it that time, but most of the time you'll hear a little pop as it goes in, and that will actually set the roller ball inside. Okay? Now, super easy, just as easy to get it out. Again, you're going to use the side of your cap, and it'll pop right out. Okay? And then if you want to use your roller ball for something else, you can do that. Same thing when you replace the reducer. You just put it in the top. You don't have to push it down. Just twist the cap down, and that'll fix it, okay? And then you're done. All right, so super easy. Oh, I love the way that smells. Okay, so what is in Stress Away that makes it so lovely? The singles that are in it are copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, acacia, and lavender. It is developed, obviously, the name says Stress Away, right? So it kind of gives you an idea what it's for. It is for promoting relaxation, supporting our blood pressure during stressful situations, reduces tension. It is helpful, really helpful when you're transporting animals. This is one that I will use my car diffuser when I'm taking my cats to the vet, especially Sasha. She really hates car rides. So this is one that really settles her a bit and helps her to kind of tolerate it. I notice when I use it that her vital signs when we get to the vets are not as bad as when I forget it. They're kind of off the charts when we first get there. She'll settle down over time because she's comfortable with the vet, but the drive there, just forget it. And our vet, unfortunately, the one that we love, is about 20-minute drive from us. So this is really helpful. So I've also understood that this is helpful for transporting horses or any other types of animals as well. Can also be used to support muscle relaxation, specifically the type of muscle tension that comes along with stress. With birds and exotics, how you would use this is you can add it to the species-specific raindrop treatment. This would be a good one for the emotional raindrop treatment that we talked about earlier in one of my earlier videos in this series. So this would be a great one to add to one of those 6 to 8 oils if this was something that you were trying to address with your animal. A water misting method can be used with birds and exotics. Keep in mind, however, it does have lime essential oil in it. So again, and we talked about this before when we talked about the feather spray recipe with birds. If your bird has a full set of feathers and there's no issue, no skin exposed, you're not going to have any issues. But if you've got a bird who's got a few feathers missing and there's some skin exposed there, and you know the bird will be in full spectrum UV light or out in the sun for any extended period of time, then you need to be careful, because citrus oils will make them sensitive to the solar energy and can cause a skin reaction, a sunburn really. So just be aware of that. So if you've got a bird who's got that, maybe don't use that during that time until, or be very careful not to get that area. Make sure you're putting it on different spots, or maybe just use it on the perch or on a cotton ball in the corner of the cage during that time frame until their full set of feathers are back in and the skin is covered. So just something to be aware of. Again, nothing that I would have you be fearful of, but just something to be aware of. This can be used in a water diffusion method with birds and exotics, and can also, as I just said, can be used on the perch in an indirect method. It can be used in their soaking water or their drinking water, and as per most of them, you would start with 1 drop per liter of water, and then you can work up from there as they tolerate it or need it. And in the food, you would use the toothpick method, and you can increase it as they tolerate it again to about a drop per tablespoon. So that would be kind of where you would end up. With cats, this is a great one to use in your lid aroma, and can be added to raindrop therapy, species specific for cats as well. Can be used in water diffusion, can be diluted and then used for petting and topical application. Can be used in their drinking water as well, and again, you would start with a toothpick method and then advance that to upwards of 1 drop per liter of water. Of distilled water, and then in their food, again, the toothpick method increased up to about a drop per tablespoon. With dogs and larger animals, dogs, horses, cattle, etc., goats, whatever you've got going on at your place, can be used with raindrop therapy, species specific again, can also be used in both water and air diffusion methods. Can be used either neat or diluted in a topical or petting manner. Can be used in their drinking water and their food. Again, with drinking water, it's 1 drop per liter to begin with, and then you can increase that as the animals are tolerating it. Same thing with the food, 1 drop per tablespoon, and you can increase that as necessary. And this is a wonderful, beautiful oil. I absolutely love this oil. I have a roll-on in my car. I have a roll-on in my purse. I have it by my bedside for diffusing at night. I love to mix it with either Northern Lights Black Spruce or Idaho Blue Balsam Fir. Those are 2 of my favorite blends for sleeping. And I really love it. And I notice when I put that in my diffuser, my cat loves to lay right under my arm, right up by the diffuser at the top of the bed next to my head. So, I'm thinking she likes it too. But with the Stress Away, one of the nice things that you can do is you can put it for a jumpy horse. You can use that, or you can use that in the muzzle, nasal area of the horse. You can place that right on there. You can put it inside the muzzle, spray it inside the muzzle if you make a sprayer of it. And this is something that's really great at settling an excited or excitable horse. Really great if you have young riders and you've got a horse that's a little bit more lively. Really great if you're transporting horses. This would be a great way to help them manage their stress during the transportation. Another place that you can apply this, and on humans, it's called the locus coeruleus notch. So it's actually not the locus coeruleus, it's a notch. Right at, I don't know if you can even see this, but right at the base of your skull, where your skull meets your top of your neck and you have the first vertebra there. There's a little notch, there's a little area of indentation. And what that is an area that approximates the brain stem in a nervous standpoint. So the nerves that come from the brain stem and come down through the brain stem into the spinal cord and begin to exit through the cervical nerves around the cervical vertebra. So there's a feed forward and backward mechanism there, which is a good place to add those oils if you're looking to affect or have it absorbed into that area of the brain fairly quickly. We know well that essential oils, because of their small size and they're highly cell permeable, that they cross the blood-brain barrier very easily. And so that's kind of an amazing thing. So this is an area that you can place the Stress Away that can sometimes be very helpful in certain, for certain support. Let's put it that way. Okay, so that's the basics of Stress Away. I swear to you, I would buy the kit just for this oil. Don't tell Young Living that, because they really, the price is really not that high. But this is worth its weight in gold to me. It really is. This is a beautiful, wonderful oil, and I absolutely love it. So I hope you will too. If any of you, we're coming towards the end of the class, we're not quite there, but we're getting closer. So if any of you are interested in getting a premium starter kit, and you found me through this class, please private message me or comment below. I would be very happy and excited to help you get started. This is sort of my purpose in doing these classes, and especially in social media and online, because I really want to reach a lot of people and let them know about these oils and how they can be helpful to you. It's something I really wish I'd had in my life earlier. I wish I had all this knowledge earlier, and I didn't. I wish someone had spoken up and been brave enough to tell me about it, because the oils were around, just no one told me. And maybe it was just my luck. Maybe it was supposed to happen when I was older. I don't know God's plan for me, but I sure do wish that someone had told me earlier. Could have made a lot of differences along the way in my life. And so I really would like to share that with others. So if there's anyone out there who's interested in a kit and wants to get started, please let me know. Let me help you. I would love to help you. I'd love to have you on my team. And all right, so we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great afternoon.